after that icing. Steelheads will look to push the pace. Thomas Crone for Crone, high slot, a quick one, and he scores! A beauty from number 67, Hank Crone, his first of the Steelhead in the high slots. Will beat John Bednar near side. Cross as it's fought off to the far corner. And here comes White racing after a loose puck in the offensive zone. Back defensively is McCallion in front for Crone. He fires, he scores! What a tremendous feed from A.J. White from the right wall for Crone in the high slot. And number 67, who scored his 67th career ECHL goal back in period one, sends a wrister off the near post. And Idaho's back on top by 3. Crone had to field it behind him, takes a check from Craigs. Pelton Bice now left circle, registered to his right, a toe pull by Pelton Bice, and it gets knocked away. He'll recover, high slot Crone, wrist shot, scores! Overtime winner, Hank Crone! A minute and 29 seconds in. Pelton Bice from the right circle finds Crone in the high slot, and he fires a wrister over the right shoulder of Gylander. By Lyndon McCollum and Thomas Crone. Crone diagonally connects with Crone, left circle, slipping free, Crone firing and scoring! Hank Crone in the left circle over the glove of Justin Robbins. Crone marches out through center, right wing for McCollum, Crone to the net, McCollum for the trailer, Crone left circle, fires and scores! It's a power play goal! Hank Crone, left circle, over the glove of Keith Kincaid. 6-3, Steelheads lead at 5:59 to go in the third. Line, McEachern, right circle, Canade, backdoor for Crone, and he scores! Oh, that was beautiful! Hank Crone has his 6th of the season. He goes upstairs on Cormier. And the Steelheads take a 1-0 lead at 13:54 in the first period. Points in all 10 games now for Hank Crone as McEachern led the charge down the right wing, got across the blue line, fed Canade down the center lane, and Crone all alone in that left circle. We saw in the first period a little bit. Crone intercepting the puck. Right wing, White off the bench, racing on the net. Crone finding him, save made, rebound, Crone scores! Second of the game for Hank Crone, and it's a 2-1 Steelheads lead. 5:39 to go in the second. He'll find it, sends it to the line. Crone, far corner for Crone. Crone, back for Crone, high slot, near circle, Kudla, back to the right circle. Crone, wrister, scores! The power play came to a close. Hank Crone from the right circle will beat Radomski low for his 8th goal this season. This puck out in front, McEachern with the takeaway, and here come the Steelheads 3-on-2. Crone through the right circle, high slot McEachern, back for Crone, one-timer, and he scores! A one-time score for Hank Crone, and we're even at 2 with 7:34 to go in the second. Over to his right, Crone, who's assisted on 4 of the last 5 man advantage tallies. Crone inside the right circle, lets a wrister go, and he scores! It's a power play goal! Second man advantage strike of the season for Hank Crone, who's up to double digits with 10 total tallies. On the near post for Dashke, it was wide. Hoffman springing Crone on a breakaway against Barcheski to end it. Forehand, he scores! seconds into the extra session. Hoffman back deep, brings Crone on a breakaway. He went backhand, forehand, near side of the crease, and tucks it past the near leg of Jake Barczewski.
The far circle. Off the bench, he feeds Crone at the top of the left circle. Crone had it swept away by Corbett to the near wall. Harsh, right side. Crone in front. He scores!
Steelheads take their first lead of the night with 57 seconds remaining in the first. Hank Crone with his 12th goal this season tallies in back-to-back games now. It's 2-1 Idaho. A great deflection. Reese Harsh with the shot from the right point. Crone deflects it just inside the left arm of Jake Barczewski.
Bodied up against the glass. That one, and now Crone, right circle, splitting free on a break. Fires and scores!
Hank Crone on a breakaway. Cut through the right circle and sends a low shot past the blocker of Christian Brown.
Back to retrieve deep in his own end. Constantino out of the box in 5 seconds, then we'll be at 4-on-4. Crone, left circle, his shot, he scores!
Hank Crone wins it in overtime. Steelheads take it by a final score of 4-3. A power play tally from Crone with 5:19 to play in the overtime frame. Crone in the left circle, cut below the face-off dot and sent a low shot past Connor Murphy. His 14th goal this season.
The right side, Register. Up top, McEachern back for Register. Outside the right circle. 53 seconds to go on the power play. McEachern's shot, left pad save. Crone the rebound. He scores! It's a power play goal. Hank Crone ties the game at 2 at 4:25 of the second. Register, right half wall, down low to the corner, back up to the high slot. McEachern's shot was turned away by the left leg of LaFontaine, and Crone on the near side of the crease, able to send it past Jack LaFontaine for his 15th goal this season.
As Musser on to Brodzinski. Laid up dice, here's Crone, in alone again, Crone scores! Holy cow, that guy is good. Roofs it high, glove side on Cormier, and Hank Crone's third point of the night. And first is a Norfolk Admiral. It's 5-0.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, the shot was great, but how about, you're not going to see it on the replay here, but the pass from Bryce Brodzinski, that was all patience.
One by Poliani. Comes loose to the boards for Brodzinski. Dwyer's there, now intercepted. Shot from Crone, he scores! He did it again! Somehow, some way, it gets in short side. And Hank Crone, second as an Admiral for the second straight night, has made it 3-0 Admirals. Here's Smirnov. Rushing forward, off to Crone, he scores! That connection is unstoppable. Second of the game for Hank Crone, and he's made it 4-0 Admirals. What can't this guy do? Intercepted 2-on-1, Smirnov looks across to Crone, he scores! And Hank Crone, one-timer from Smirnov, gets the Admirals on the board with 14:36 left in the second period. Crone's fourth as an Admiral, 19th of the year. We saw the adjustments being talked about on the bench. Crone goes out the next shift and blasts it. Last Januzzi. 1-0 Admirals.